Welcome, beautiful people. So for some time now, I've not been able to make YouTube videos, and that's because a lot have been happening. A lot have been happening. So a typical Sunday for me, especially when my husband is around, is cooking. So cooking levels. So today is fried rice, and we're expecting some guests. So why all the rishi? So I will just my kitchen is somehow messed up. Please, nobody should tell me to clean up. I take God beg on her. I'm stressed out. My waist is seriously paining me. Please, I'm not Hilda. So I'm trying to grill this. After putting the pepper, I'll grill this. So nobody should tell me that my kitchen is messed up. I take God beg you. I have, apart from this fried rice, network is poor here. So please pardon me. Network is poor in my environment. So I got to network. Well, I've opened the door here, so it will help me get better network. So next thing is to grill. To grill my pepper meat. That's the next thing to do. To grill it. Hey, Kaulano, leave you what to bend down. Voila. So where will I keep this phone? I'll just stand this somewhere so that I can just light the grill. I'll put on the light. So I'll drop my phone somewhere. Network is poor in my environment, so if you join me in my life, just be patient. Yeah, okay. So all this thing will be small stress. So yeah. Oh, no. Naked. So I found it. So my meat is grilling. Yeah, my waist. My waist. I think the next thing is to check the fried rice. Don't know if this phone camera is doing justice to this rice. The fried rice is really, really fried. So okay, my body. So what we have for what is it called? It's not breakfast because we had it after church. It was okwa. So I prepared the okwa last night. We couldn't take it this morning to church. We are late for church, so just have to rush and go. Then we had okwa this morning. Okwa, breadfruit. I think that's the name in English. Pardon me. This is not just Igbo channel, please. Breadfruit. That's what we had this afternoon when we came back from church. So. Ali, you cannot see my face, please. I'm looking very ugly right now. I'm looking very ugly right now. I don't think it's my face that you want to see. I'm looking very, very ugly right now. So my face is not what you want to see. All right, thank you for coming live. Let me get my vegetables ready. So a few minutes. Fry my vegetables. I'm looking very ugly right now. Nothing about in my face. So that one not going to work. Even my face, we don't swell everywhere. If you see my face, it's like two people's face. My brother. It's not well, there's a journey. I think I'll start shooting videos. I beg, when I chop liver, I beg. I said I want to use and cook fried rice. But the thing have been calling me. The liver have been calling me. The liver have been calling me. Yes, yes, long time. It's dark here. If not for fuel that is expensive, I would have on my this thing light, ring light. But fuel is expensive. Oh, just go be off fuel by this time. Hey, okay. Shit. I've cut my green pepper. I've not cut my green pepper. Oh, God will help me. Let me cut my green pepper. Cut my green pepper. Hello. So, back. I'm done with my green pepper. So, I think it's time for me to do my fried rice. I need to have this camera. I beg husband, make hold the camera for me. Sit. Okay, no life. No life. I let ball out the thing now. I bet they messed up. Just you know, I bet. Open them up. You open to say, "Yeah, I didn't have
I want to go.
He wasn't the Then they put. I'm cutting my onions now. My fried rice is almost ready. Almost ready. Okay, mama. No need. Okay, Shima.
The bear.
Okay, I'm 15 minutes now. I'm going to class. I'm going to family, you don't have a chance in your video. Alright. Hopefully by next week, I should be shooting my next video by next week. By God's grace. That's why I talk. Days will they pass, weeks will they pass. Ọlá kọ̀tọ̀lá. Ina kim kọ̀tọ̀lá náà, kí wọ́n sàkọ́tì ṣe ní àná. Akàtọ̀lá náà. Kọ̀tọ̀lá lè dé tẹ́lẹ̀. I'm that juniors. Baba. So we will make a chef, Hilda man. I beg I will be chef Hilda. They try, just a try. Give me yourself, cook out for how many hours? Comment. I beg, make you see. Let's see, I beg you. So I've been cooking for roughly how many hours now? 1 hour, a bit too. So, terrible man. I'll cook for 100 hours. I'm taking. To take over from Chef. So I've been cooking for 2 hours before this live. So I'm adding my groundnut oil. Don't mind me, say my pan never dry. This one no be Chef that style. This one na Priscilla style. This one no be Chef that style. This is not Jeff Hilda style.
Okay.
Jeff Priscilla style.
No.
Jeff Priscilla style. My sweet corn.
This video ritual.
So what I even put actually was mixed spices. Don't mind the container where in dey. You know when somebody use vitamin C container to put mixed spices, you know what that person does for a living. And this is my curry, and I use vitamin A container to put it. But this is my curry. That's what I put inside it. So I don't do plenty seasoning in my food. That means spices is natural, maybe turmeric, ginger, garlic, and other herbs. The mixed spices, that was what I even put plenty. So I'll just go in with this kitchen glory. That's another spice that I like using. The next spices to go in is my no. It's not an advertisement, please. It's just my cooking ingredient. That's what I normally use. These are the ingredients I use. These are the ones I prefer to use. So my veggies are almost cooked. I think I put salt. I put salt. See, put them salt. Put them salt.
Okay.
This introducing my vegetables gradually to the rice. This African way of cooking the fried rice. I think this a way that almost everybody have adopted. Very simple. Introduce the veggies to the rice, not introducing the rice to the vegetables. This way, life is good, life is easy. This rice plenty. Like say, I don't know what I dey use food for 6 people. This rice plenty. I'm not calculate myself well. I will chop and reach too much. I'm not put the liver. Imagine me. I'm not put the liver. What I go put? No even fry am. No even fry am with these vegetables. I will just put it like that. All done. All done. So the fried rice is really frying. Hey, how glad you are. Tired. Tired.
Delicious.
Eh?
No?
Okay. So it's all done. The fried rice is done.
Okay.
Okay. I'm on the camera. So to check out grill meat, it's still there. So soon enough, we'll bring it out. Our grill meat. So the next thing is preparing our salad. Let me cut the cabbage. Oh, Jesus. Ma apostle, cantamanga. Eh?
Wow. Where?
Assistant chef. The assistant chef for that. Eh? Yeah, my assistant chef now. Hey, okay, chef. Chef Priscilla and Chef Bright. On either hand. Eh? Come on. Okay, you got someone you know rice. Come here, Hannah. Come together off with Jimmy. Let me clean up this kitchen. Finish.
We'll cut to half.
Half, please. Okay, so that. I have approach.
Like,
Come on, man. I'm sure you know, come on, hold on. You can still come on. I'm still come on. Come she got me knock. Come here. So, Sunday. Sunday they be for me for sometimes. I cook up when I did some Sundays. We don't give a direction.
I will see you one.
I know it's inside. some fruits here that I will take. Now, the journey of a pregnant woman. If I go market and not buy fruits for myself, waiting again. Waiting again. So I went to market today. Start buying some orishirishis, the food stuff to buy fruits. That's like a principle, something that I've said to do. That me and my baby will be healthy.
This is not good.
Yeah. Awana. Hope I should make on here, but hot, very hot. Yeah, I couldn't turn on. Very hot. Just help on turn on here. Flip where just push me some here, DJ. A grill and fit it like.
Yeah. Hmm?
So,
Okay.
That's good. Depois me ligar, por favor, aliás, por favor. Girar o quarto, por favor, por favor.
Estamos chamando.
Thank you. Sorry. Deixa eu não. Essa deixa. Hã? Espera, vai passar alguma coisa. Ixi. Ok. But don't you know? Just my waist, oh Jesus. Wash plates, man. Yes, so all right. I'm still here, but tidying up, trying to wash up the plates, tidy up the kitchen while I I prepare the salad. So a few minutes, please. Let me gather strength. Oh, this should be done, but this needs to be done. So I'm done here. Oh, no be smarting. My meat is grilled, properly grilled. I don't know if I can bring it out because it's very hot. My meat is grilled. My salad is ready. My fried rice is ready. So, au revoir. Let me go and rest. Let me go and rest. So, this is my fruit. I'll come back for them. I'll come back for them. Let me go and rest. My waist is paining me. Seriously. And I have soup and other things to cook. Let me go and rest. My berry jola. I don't even want to care how my room is right now. I know it's scattered. Very scattered. But I'm going to lie down. Because see you guys later. Let me lie down and sleep. Oh God. Oh God. Let me lie down and sleep. Oh yeah. My body. My body. People should tell that bride to come and massage my body for me. Oh, my waist. Please, how many hours rest did chef you that take? Just let me say 3 hours of cooking. Cooking meat, chicken, chicken. I think one full big fat. This what do they call it again? Abi fowl that I bought. It's very, very big compared to the size I used to buy at that amount. It's very big. For the thing go reach me cook. Stew wey I go cook sha, you know say fresh tomatoes dey expensive. So stew wey I dey cook na very small stew. My stew is still remaining in the fridge. I will just cook small stew, add it up so that at least it can carry me for some days in the week. This will fit carry me reach like Wednesday, depending on how it is, how I eat it sha. It will still carry me. Then I will do Wednesday or Thursday. It should carry me to that far. Then I will now cook spaghetti for the rest of the week. Man, appetite. I have problem with appetite. And that, don't worry. Just by hopefully by next week. I think one of the challenge I had a lot of challenge in shooting in starting my YouTube channel. But I think I'm gradually solving that problem. One of it is getting a good phone. So this is my iPhone. iPhone is here. iPhone 12 Pro. So that's what is. I bought my iPhone. Though my face is swollen. Pregnant woman's journey. I think I've entered third trimester recently, like few days ago, very in fact, like 1 or 2 days ago. So it's not a funny journey. My face is very swollen. So, but I'll try. Hey, my waist though. Another thing that is always on my bed is this. I don't know if it is good for a pregnant woman, but you should know what this is. It's aboniki. Aboniki balm. I use to massage my feet whenever it's hurting me. I use it to massage my waist and any part of my body that is paining me. Like now, my legs, my feet, my legs, and my waist, they are on fire. They're on fire. Touch myself very well. At least get like 30 minutes or 1 hour sleep. Then hopefully I'll start shooting my videos regardless. It be like say this Amiro dey transparent oh. Hey man, no naked myself oh. Why am mad? Why am mad for that matter? So yeah, naked. It be like say this thing. Hey, it be like say this thing don't show my body oh. Well, I'll rewatch the live video. I know if I will delete it. So very, very soon I'll start making my videos. Start making my videos. Man, oh God, oh God, you can't go quality be wow. So it's not easy. It's not easy. But I'll start making my videos. I have a lot of things to share, a lot of information to share. I know, so it's going to be helpful to some women. That's I'm going to share about my PCOS journey and how I was able to conceive, as in easily, as in it is like first month in a marriage. I conceived within few weeks of being married. I conceived. So it was it's God though. Pata is God. But I know that there's some measure that I took as an individual that helped me. So I'll be sharing that. I'll be sharing my journey, pregnant journey. It have not been easy. First trimester, hey God. I remember when they told me, don't worry, just first trim. In fact, I was strong compared to most people that my mom and some friends would be like, you're strong. I was like, strong, no follow for this one. I no strong anything because the thing is not an easy journey. I was still managing. I had some challenges with eating and eating. Most times if I eat, I'll vomit it. I'll vomit. In fact, I will not. The thing will not even pass my throat. I will not feel comfortable till I vomit the whole thing out again. So I had a lot of challenges with food. I wasn't able to eat most things. I was just anything that was okay for me to eat. I'll just mind that particular thing until maybe after 1 week I'll not be able to eat that again. I'll change to the next food that I can take. I'll start taking it till when I'm tired of that one again. I'll change again till when my body doesn't want it again. I'll change again to the next food. So that was my problem then. And most times if I cook, I will not be able to eat my own food. I will not be able to eat the food I cooked. Except when I go outside, I will prefer I'll prefer buying food. So that was another challenge I had. Then sleeping at night was equally a challenge at a point. Indigestion was a challenge at a point. Then people are telling me, don't worry, once you pass first trimester, it's very easy. First trimester is where the problem is. Second trimester, no problem, no problem. Gaga. Immediately I entered. In fact, I entered 4 weeks, 4 months, and I started having numbness in my hand. Numbness in my hand. My hand. I couldn't. I wake up in the morning. I couldn't. As in, my hand would feel so numb, so heavy in the morning. In fact, I was thinking maybe I'm having serious diabetes. So I was thinking I was having diabetes. In fact I thought it was diabetes. I remember then I was like, okay, I decided to check my sugar one time in my office and it was 68. My sugar was 68. I was like, so I now checked my sugar. I checked my sugar. It was now 68 milligram per DL. I was like, it's low sugar that is the problem. Instead of having hyperglycemia, I now assume that it's like I'm having low hypoglycemia. In fact, I remember taking Sprite like every day, every day. In fact, in my first trimester again, I was having blood dropping for some time, but it later ceased. It ceased at I think 10 weeks. Yes. It ceased at 10 weeks. I went to FMC. I have to register for antenatal very early. Sir, I'm still live. I'm coming. So I have to register for antenatal very early. I registered for antenatal when I visited my first day visiting. I first went to a private hospital when the blood um, um, dropping started. I think it started from maybe 6 weeks or so. Apart from implantation bleeding that happened for some days. Yes, way back. I think it happened 6 days post my ovulation. That was when, in fact, I had a lot of stories to share. I have the record of everything. 6 days post my ovulation date, that was when the spotting, ovulation and plantation bleeding started, and spotting started from 6th day to 11th day post ovulation, not post my menses, post ovulation. That was the implantation. That one happened and stopped. Then from 6 weeks, 6 weeks from my last period, that's like 1 month from my last period, 1 month from my last period, 1 month and 2 weeks from my last period, I started having blood dropping. Ha! My mind skipped, my mind flew, my mind fly. Hey! Hey, this one, my not only fly, my mind flew. I was like, what is the problem? Then I started having another challenge again. Having sex. So I first went to a private hospital. After having sex with my husband, I will notice both of us will notice stain, blood stain. So as in like blood stain. So we went to a private hospital. I told my mom. My mom was like, she panicked. She was like, we are going to the hospital the next. In fact, I told her she insisted I go to the hospital the next day. I didn't really want to go to the hospital because I was like consulting with some of my friends that are gynecologists online via WhatsApp. So I was still talking with them. My mom insisted that I will visit the hospital that particular day. In fact, the thing happened a day, like night before. I told her, I didn't tell her that night. I woke up in the morning, I told her. She insisted I visit the hospital that very day. I was still consulting with some of my friends that have not replied me. And I was like expecting them to reply. I was just trying to consult online. And I was doing YouTube videos trying to find out what the problem was. Then my mom insisted I visit the hospital that very day. I went to a private hospital around. The man told me that it's infection, blah blah blah. I was like, infection from where? In fact, my mind just told me that it's not it. It's not infection. That in fact the man in fact the respect I had for that doctor just dropped from maybe 5 to 0. I was like, how can you tell me? In fact, I even have to explain to him my whole experience. Even I have to tell him that I'm a med lab scientist, so that he will know that he's dealing with somebody that is well informed about health. So once he mentioned infection, I was like, which kind of infection? Which kind? Immediately I left his office. Immediately, in fact, what was even I even started arguing with him right from his office. I told him it's not that it cannot be infection. In fact, he told me that he will send me for test. I said, don't worry, I'll go and run the test myself. I have my own laboratory. I'll go and run the test myself. So he now sent me for scan. I said, okay, no problem. I'll do those ones. But I never went back to that hospital again. So after consulting with some of my friends, so one of them told me that his wife had the same issue, and what they were told to do was to stop having sex till after the first trimester, till 12 weeks. Having blood dropping, a little bit blood dropping, just little stain, just a little drop from 6 weeks. But I think I didn't go to hospital to around 8 weeks. 8 weeks, yes, I think around 8 weeks. That was when I now went to the private hospital, and that was when, in fact, that was when I now had intercourse with my husband. That started. I started having the blood stain. So that was 8 weeks. So he told us no sex till 12 weeks, to at least first trimester must have gone to 12 weeks or 16 weeks. That's 4 months down. That they didn't have intercourse, they suspended it for that. That was the advice he gave me. And I told my husband, was like, well, okay, no problem, no problem. They found no one for lava. Okay? He said no problem. So election came around. Around the election time, I was 9 weeks. 9 weeks, yes. Around the election time, I was 9 weeks. The P2B election. That day, I hustle. I like, man, I was asked for P2B. I was asked for P2B to win. I was totally obedient. So I tried. From morning till night to. In fact, my husband have to come back home. Oh, come back home. I don't know if you're obese wife. Come back home. So that day, after that day, the blood little dropping, like that particular day, it was as if it was like bigger. Hey, my mind flew. I don't even tell my husband. So I remember that time I rushed to a friend's place. I think on Monday. I called him. I called the friend. Okay, I think my husband's guests are here. So make I go shower. Sir, and I'm like, just me shows the room. And my dear. Me shows the room. So 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 that was it. That was it. I went to a friend's office. I called him. He said he will be around on Monday. I went there. I did scan. I did scan with him. In fact, I had my scan machine. I did scan with my machine. I saw the gestational sac. It was still there. The sac was still there. I was calm a little, but I still needed to visit a colleague. I visited a colleague, a senior colleague. He said, okay, the baby is still there. That most times, maybe if there are two, one will go, but the other one, because my mind flew. Hey, even as of that time, I when I was peed, I noticed a blood clot, something like clot, a blood like clot, drop into the toilet. Hey, God, to come out from that bathroom was war problem. I cried and cried and cried. I told my husband, hey, my husband was very, in fact, that was like the first time I saw my husband very, in fact, like the day I've seen, my husband can be angry most times, just normal anger. I also talk to him. But this kind of anger, I don't even feel talk to him. So he was very angry. So I just left him. What I did, I dressed up, went to that my senior colleague. He did the scan. He was like, okay, the baby is still there. The sac is still there. I saw it in the scan screen. I saw it. I was like, okay. He said, but I should go to FMC. I was telling him that I will go to FMC, but FMC doesn't open that Monday. That means I will go the next day, the Tuesday. He said, yes, I should go to FMC and meet um gynecologists, good ones, so that they will direct me on what to do. I was like, okay. So the next day, I dressed up. So when I went to FMC on Tuesday, I was the first person on the new antenatal list. So, 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 so I was the first person on that list. I was the first person on that first antenatal list. So the doctor attended to me and was like, no problem, no problem. That's he sent me for scans, sent me for some tests, said no problem. That's the only thing is that we should use lubricants. We should use lubricants. That we can still do what we want to do, but we should use lubricant. That there is no problem. That's he told me some things. I was like, okay, no problem. So my mind was not calm. I came back. I told my mom. Everybody was not calm. My husband was not calm. Everybody was happy. Calm, not like happy, but calm. Nobody was like excessively angry again. So that one passed. That bleeding stopped then. So fast forward to that was one of the challenges I had in my first trimester. Fast forward to second trimester. In fact, 4 months. So just 4 months, barely 4 months. Started noticing that arm numbness. I thought it was hyperglycemia. Only for me to do my sugar, it was 68 milligram per day. I was not thinking, it's like I'm not having hypoglycemia, low sugar. In fact, I started taking Sprite like every day till my next the next time I went for antenatal. From that 9 weeks that I went for my first antenatal, and now the second one was when I was 4 months and 1 week. So let's say like 17 weeks. That was 17 weeks. That was my the next time I visited. So I visited by that 17 weeks, and I explained to the doctor about the numbness. He said it's not Diabetes is not sugar, that is um carpal tunnel syndrome. It's carpal tunnel syndrome that comes with pregnancy. Most women experience it during pregnancy, and it will stop after delivery. I was like, okay, so nothing can be done. He said nothing can be done. No medication, nothing about can be done. It's still after pregnancy to stop. I was like, okay, I was calm, but I was still, because the pain was unbearable. I wake up in the morning, my hand would be stiff. I couldn't hold out, could barely hold. In fact, so most times I wake up in the morning crying, seriously crying. So in fact, I have my Samsung phone got spoiled shortly, like 4 weeks after that carpal tunnel syndrome started, because my phone was always um um falling off from my hand. If I hold it to fall off from my hand. So gradually, in fact, I was thinking that maybe the pain will be subsiding. It started getting worse. I will wake up most morning, I will cry. In fact, at a point my wrist started paining me too. The journey is not an easy one, but it's still fine. So please let me get ready. Let me go and see our guest. But hopefully, just prepare. Within 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 1 week or two, I should have my videos popping up. I'll have my recorded videos, though with my swollen face. You guys will all see the pregnancy all over my swollen face and putting on wig. I don't know. I don't look beautiful again. To me, I don't look beautiful again. Even if I put on wig, I'll still look ugly. I'll still look.
The other one that is some boy. About the amount of
Okay, joking. Is it born direct to school now? And she's a